Mesothelioma is a devastating and aggressive form of cancer caused primarily by exposure to asbestos. For those who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lost a loved one to this disease, seeking justice and compensation is crucial. This is where mesothelioma law films come into play, serving as a beacon of hope for asbestos victims and their families. What is mesothelioma? Before delving into the role of mesothelioma law films, it's essential to understand what mesothelioma is. Mesothelioma is a rare cancer that affects the thin layer of tissue mesothelium covering vital organs such as lungs, heart, and abdomen. The primary cause of mesothelioma is exposure to asbestos, a naturally occurring mineral used in various industries for its heat-resistant properties. The need for mesothelioma law films. Asbestos exposure often occurs in workplaces where employees handle asbestos-containing materials. Unfortunately, many companies were aware of the health risks associated with asbestos but failed to protect their workers or inform them of the dangers. This negligence has led to countless cases of mesothelioma, leaving victims and their families burdened with medical expenses, emotional distress, and a loss of income. Mesothelioma law firms are dedicated to helping asbestos victims seek justice and obtain compensation for their suffering. Here's how they can assist. Number one, legal expertise. Mesothelioma law firms have experienced attorneys who specialize in asbestos litigation. These lawyers are well versed in asbestos regulation, industry knowledge, and the legal processes required to navigate complex mesothelioma case investigation. Law firms specializing in mesothelioma cases conduct thorough investigations to determine how and where asbestos exposure occurred. They gather evidence, interview witnesses, and consult with experts to build a compelling case. Number three, identifying responsible parties. Mesothelioma lawyers work to identify the parties responsible for asbestos exposure, which may include employers, manufacturers of asbestos-containing products, or other entities. Holding these parties accountable is crucial for obtaining compensation. Number four, filing claims. Mesothelioma law firms help victims file a personal injury or wrongful death claims against the responsible parties. They ensure that all necessary documentation is submitted correctly and within the statute of limitations. Number five, negotiation and litigation. These firms negotiate with defendants and their insurance companies to reach fair settlements. If a settlement cannot be reached, they are prepared to take case to court and advocate vigorously on behalf of their clients. Number six, maximizing compensation. Mesothelioma lawyers works diligently to secure the maximum compensation possible for their clients, covering medical expenses, lost wages, pain and suffering, and other damages. Choosing the right mesothelioma law firm. Selecting the right mesothelioma law firm is a critical decision for asbestos victims and their families. Consider the following factors when making your choice. Number one, experience. Look for a law firm with a proven track record of successfully handling mesothelioma cases. Number two, compensation. Ensure the film shows genuine compensation and empathy of asbestos victims and their families. Number three, resources. Confirm that the firm has the resource, including access to medical experts, to build a strong case. Number four, transparency. Choose a firm that communicates openly and honestly about the progress of your case. Number five, client reviews. Read client testimonials and reviews to gain insights into the firm's reputation and client satisfaction. In conclusion, mesothelioma law firms play a pivotal role in seeking justice and compensation for asbestos victims. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with a mesothelioma due to asbestos exposure, don't hesitate to reach out to a reputable mesothelioma law firm. They are dedicated to fighting for your rights and helping you secure the financial compensation and closure you deserve.